on the show. Today we've got a good match. A's and the New York Yankees look for their 7th straight victory next. Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point, and I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200K club for the year.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
2-0 now. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. And he fouls this one off. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. And the pitch on 2-1. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he's retired 1 away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking at his career totals, Chapman brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average coming in at 266, 26 home runs, and 74 RBIs. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
2 out, nobody on. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it, and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And it's fouled away. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Jesus Lazardo gets the ball for Oakland in this one. And please, Zach, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, DJ.
Now the pitch. Fastball well outside. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens throughout the course of a season. You're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded